It says, in 2019, Tarlow Company agrees to construct a highway for Bryce County over a 3-year period, 2019 through 2021. The contract price is $1,350,000, and the construction costs, both actual and estimated, total $698,280 for the 3 years. Tarlow's estimate of progress towards satisfaction of the performance obligation at the end of each year is as follows. In 2019, we have 27%, 2020, 63%, 2021, 100%. Prepare the schedule showing the amount of gross profit that Tarlow recognizes each year, assuming the performance obligation is determined to be satisfied over time. So using the percentage of completion method. And so down here, we're going to start out by calculating the gross profit. And so that's going to be our construction price of $1,350,000 minus our cost of $698,280. And so that gives us gross profit of $651,720. So then for 2019, the first year, it's the easiest year, we're just taking that 651. Let's do the round function. Our 651 times 27%. Round it to 2 decimals. We get 175,964.40. Then for 2020, your gut might want to then just multiply our gross profit times 63%, but that's not true because it's saying at this point we're at 63%, but we already recognized 27% last year. And so you can calculate this 2 different ways. If you want to say the 63% minus 27%, you can do that. So we'd get 36%. And so we would take our gross profit, let's do our round, gross profit times 36%, round to 2 decimals, close parentheses, we get $234,619. Alternatively, if you don't like to do that, you could say this gross profit times the 63%. Ooh, but we don't want it as a percentage. And then take that number and subtract out our 2019, and you get the same $234,619.20. So however it makes the most sense for you to calculate that to your brain, do it that way. So then for 2021, we need to do the same thing. We need to take 100% minus 63%. And so in this year, we're recognizing 30%. And so we take our gross profit, multiply it by 37%, and we get $241,136.40. Alternatively, you could have just taken the total gross profit and subtracted out from 2020 and 2019, and you'd get that same number. But again, however it makes the most sense to your brain. And then we'll do a sum, and that gives us the gross profit that we calculated down here. So if those numbers didn't match, we would be alarmed and know that we needed to recalculate something. Part 2 says to do the same thing, but assume that the performance obligation is satisfied at a point in time, or the completed contract method. And so in that case, we don't recognize anything in 2019 or 2020, and the entire gross profit is recognized in 2021. And then just for best practice, I would do the sum, even though we know, well, oops, oh my heavens. Getting things all wild here. My sum jumped to the end. There we go. Total gross profit is just the same total that we recognized under the other method.